Town, Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. Look, squeeze. Be grip.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
80 weapons.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go out. Go.
Now a give, right side. It's Grant. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
On the ready.
Check right 54. Right 54. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Go.
Check.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I got you. 25. Check 25.
Yep. Go. Check.
Sika.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Look at me. Zipper.
After the penalty, it's Henry. Telvin Smith, he was 3rd in the AFC in tackling a year ago, there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready?
44's Mike. Check, check. Target, 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 target. Shift, shift, shift. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
49, check 49, check 49. Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready to break.
50, Mike's 50. It's a party now.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 31, check 31. Alert flare, alert flare.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check 4, check 4.
Leo, Leo.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10
Let's go.
at their
Let's
own
go.
25-yard line.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, go. Sound cool, sound cool.
Here's Foles. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 56 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Leonard Fournette able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Great. Check. 59. Hey, Orbit. Left 59.
Now Foles. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Check. Crunch.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Foles got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Seth DeValve, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come get some. He don't want it. Rock it. Look at me. Door. SOS. Big edge. Watch twist. Look. Squeeze.
Just speeding the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You're all line.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. All day, every day, any day.
Now Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 48 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Big series.
Topper!
Check 99.
There! Go!
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hatchet.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Corey Grant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
We play to win. Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Check 3.
Yes! Kill! Hey, Team 6!
Mike's 54.
Foles. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Foles going to come up now, first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll look to throw here. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
First down, Jaguars.
180!
54. Ricky. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Come on, D. Mike 5'4".
Back to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jaguars, first down.
Foles going to come up now, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Looking to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch 54. I got one.
2nd and 10. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
What we got? Mike 55. Hey, defense.
They'll set up a throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch out. Pro team, spell, you're out. Under 10. 10. Hey.
They go back to Grant. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
44 is the money. 44 is money. Check. I got 5. 44, Mike. Now.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Sponge. No. X3. 218, chopper.
Running from the gun with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. 8, read. Not today, you are. Not today. Shoot. Check. Gone. Check 3. Stay him off. 5.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Go. Mike's post. Leo. Slam. Ready?
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant. And they'll get this down to the 10. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check. Watch 54. He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Switch. He's checking. Hard. Watch the shit. Dude.
Here's Grant. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Here we go again. Watch the safety creep.
General West. Yo, go, go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Show it up. Joker. Check 50, check 50. Shift, watch the shift.
This is Grant. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back now in Nashville, it's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Here I come again. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. Foles now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was set to Valve. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valve away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, silent one, silent one.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Check tight end, check tight.
Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver.
Keep it up, guys. Watch this.
Bristone travel.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Rock it, let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jaguars 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defense.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Big stop.
Two draw Corker.
No.
Look, squeeze. Fair.
Switch.
Five.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Titans on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6.
Kill.
Ready.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Got it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Minshew. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And able to find Conley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come to my world. We want it. Come.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, one set.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
29.
Now.
Mike 29. Let's pick it up.
Bravo.
Let's get off the field. Let's get
Hit
up.
it.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. The open man is Westbrook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. The throw taken in by Cole. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
50, plant.
Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Now rush.
Hey, Zoo. Get it.
It'll be Minshew again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mike 29. Hey, watch the screen. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Hey, Foxtrot.
29 is the Mike.
Now Minshew. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Man, I got you.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
You ain't doing nothing, Dad. You ain't doing
On 4th down, Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick six last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
This will be fielded at the 8.
That's it, baby. We got one.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire